Well, we're home and we're trying to recover right now, and Bryce had gotten Dino all hot and bothered on Cuts shirts.
He said, and he didn't lie.
We ordered some for Dino, and these are really amazing. Like, the quality is like so nice.
Yeah. I'm oddly shaped too. I have like long torso and like wide and narrow. Dude, they just fit real nice. Like,
Let's see another one. Take your shirt off and try on another one.
Too.
Oh, that looks good. I'm really these might be the best fitting shirts you've ever worn. So apparently they don't pill at all, and they are pre-shrunk.
Did they put butter in it?
There's butter inside.
90% polyester, 10% butter.
So you can wash these and you don't have to worry about like putting them in the dryer, which ain't nobody got time for that.
No, that's cool.
These look so good. I have a 15% off code they gave me. I also got another one here you can try on with a V-neck. I love it. Looks hot, babe. So like, I feel like you could wear this casual, and then you could also wear this dressed up too, you know, from business to pleasure. Looks awesome. So I got my 15% off code, and now we're ready for a very important meeting this morning. I need to shower. There's time for that later though. I am going to get working on the block party and mercantile stuff today. We do have a very important meeting to go to this morning. Hopefully I can share on that later. But for now, this piece of furniture was at the inn actually. It was actually sitting outside when we bought it. And so I've held on to it for a while, and I thought, you know, this would be a kind of a fun display piece for our future shop and for the block party. So what should I do with it? I'm gonna paint it today. And you know me, I love to use leftover paints that I've already used for things. I was thinking the bathroom paint color. Meeting, had to pause on the paint because our meeting came up. We need you guys. We need you guys to pray for us. We have been praying about this since like December, back and forth on this since December, on a certain property, whether or not to purchase it or to lease it for the Fox Mercantile.
Yeah, if we can basically, let's call it in. Let's call it in and see if we can get everybody's just support.
You guys know how we roll. Like, we are so fine with this property not even happening and just going away. We just don't have that clear feeling. So I know that you guys ask so many times, like, how do you know when to do this? And how do you know when to do that? And sometimes we just don't. We just wait for a door. A little bit more about this property and why we're going back and forth on it. It is not just like a little spot. Like, it is something historic. It is something that has potential to become like a mini silo feel. Some people were saying like, oh, if you don't love it, you should walk away. We love it. Like, it is exactly what I would ever imagine and ever want it to be. It's just, it's a lot of money. A lot of money and a big decision, and you know, whether it's advantageous for us to buy it and invest a lot towards it, or just to lease it, but then there's consequences of leasing in the end as well. And then what I meant by like walking away is just, we just go into everything with an open hand. Like, I never have to have, like, this is the perfect property, but I don't have to have it. And if God doesn't want it for us, then there's another perfect property. So that's what I meant by that. My office. Love my collection of old paints. This is how I love doing design. Grabbing from something that I already have is like the most satisfying way to do design for me. I love getting creative like that. So I'm using leftover green paint that I use in the bathroom. And then I think I'm going to do something with black and white in here. I'm just gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna start with green. I started on this side. Coat. I'm gonna let it dry. As you can see, I left a few things brown, like the scalloped edges and then the backs, just because I feel like when I'm doing a project, I can always go back and paint it, but leave some creative room for change while you're doing The 2 coats are going to dry, and then I'm going to put this water-based finish on it. I love using this as a water-based and matte finish on it. And that'll really just protect it, since we'll be like using it for display and things like that. And as soon as I put that on it, then I've cut some of these. These are just placemats that a girlfriend sent me in the mail, and I thought, well, this would be kind of fun as the back. So I'm gonna put this on the back of the shelf afterwards. I'm waiting for my paint to dry in the garage right now. We got painter here because we're getting our house painted next week. Very excited. This house has way too many crooks and nannies for me to paint this myself, so I'm not doing it. Some paint colors. Is this one Simply White?
It is Simply White.
This is what I did on the in body. It's just a really good white. It has a little bit of warmth to it, but in, you know, shade, in the sun, it just looks like a good white. Where we're at right now, this is Benjamin Moore Gray Mist, and this is, look at the difference between the two. This is really pretty, but in the shade, this can look a little bit dingy, and we're trying to get away with that because that's kind of what the house is. It's just a little like lacking pop. So right now, Benjamin Moore Simply White, and then leaning towards something like this one, which is Elusive Green for the shutters and the doors, and we might try a few more. Oh, I think Fox thinks that this little shelf is her new play kitchen, because she played with a play kitchen over the weekend and was obsessed with it. And she came right up to it and grabbed one of my glasses off and broke it.
And see if I wanted to endorse it. I read it and I loved it, and I was so honored to endorse their new book, Designed to Last. It is a beautiful book. I've been seeing, I got the digital copy, and so this is my first hard copy.